What's up, guys? It's me, XBC, and I hope you all are enjoying your holidays. I know I am, because I have this really bad cold. If I sound weird, it's because of I have a cold. But anyway, today I have to talk about what happened with Fusionfall Retro, what's going on, why did it get delayed, and if you want to hear and if you guys want to hear my thoughts on it, then you're in the right place. So anyway, a few days ago on December 20th, Kevman95 had to make a really, really hard decision between him, Josh Sora, and Will Mayhem, and he decided to delay Retro to a further date that is not determined yet because they said they were going to deliver on their promise and they said that they were going to release it at the end of the year, but some technical issues happened with it and they said they cannot deliver on that promise, so they said that the launch date is unknown as they have to work through the server rewrite. So basically, they assumed that the retro like retro beta could be launched completely with their like previously built infrastructure, but they were wrong. But and then they said they have to redo the entire system, and they said it's a really scary thing consider how far they've come in the past year because this has been in development for about a year now, like legitimately a year, and because Fusion Fall was programmed by Korean developers, Gragon, or is it Gregan? I don't know. Gregan, Gragon. It's hard to pronounce, but anyway, they it was programmed almost a decade ago by Korean speakers, and they have to basically redo that, and the majority of the work that they've been doing is just guesswork. But props to them for doing that. They've been doing a really good job of it. You could see in the gameplay they've been doing a really good job of it. But they said that when they found out their entire system had to be redone, they were initially optimistic that could be done, but they wanted it to basically get it done quick before the holidays, but they realized that cannot happen because of life. And guys, it's a holiday. Like Christmas is coming. You should spend time with your family, not playing Fusion Fall Retro and that. Like seriously. But and the team of Retro is extremely small. So if one person is out, that means the entire day is gone. There's only three people in the Retro team. And like the legacy team could like pitch in to help, but they don't know like the inner workings. I'm pretty sure they do, but like Kevman, Jossor, and War Mayhem know like the entire thing, and if they can, and they can't like mess up on anything, and have the legacy's devs involvement in it. But if basically it's just those three, and if one of them's gone, the entire day is gone, and it's wasted. And they said that this was a really hard decision to make, and trust me, they're pretty sad about it. They're sad about it more than we are right now. And so many people are just angry about it, and it's I can sympathize with them because like seriously, this I think this has been in development for a year. They had a few closed betas, but unfortunately I was not there for it. Then they had their April Fool's one, which unfortunately I was at a haircut. I was getting a haircut, so during that time the beta they had it open for a couple hours, not even a couple hours, couple like an hour or two, but like I was at a haircut, getting my haircut, and then when I came home, I was about to record when they shut the servers down. So it was really bad luck for me. But then now when they said that they were gonna be releasing it before year's end, I was like, okay, maybe this could happen. Maybe they could release it. After all, they had lots of dev blogs come in. We saw their progress on the streams. And I thought, okay, maybe this could happen. This could happen. And I was pretty confident about it. But, release dates, they didn't even give a like proper release date. They just said it's going to be out before the year. But like, I don't know, they just and then 11 days sh- before its supposed release, they get this status update and people are just angry and angry and it's ridiculous and people are so angry and I don't understand why. Like people and honestly, I'm I'm having a little bit of mixed feelings right now about it. Like I'm happy they delayed it because first of all, I have a lot of other games to play like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Batman Arkham Knight, Pokemon Sun and Moon, Battlefield, Overwatch. I have a lot of other games to play. so I wasn't ready for to play it. Plus my internet has been acting goofy. So yeah, that's a lot. That's just something that I didn't want another game on my plate. But I'm glad they delayed it, and I'm not glad because I thought it could. I don't know. Like a lot of people were really confident about it because they said that yeah, and like even on we were planning on playing the closed beta during the podcast incoming transmission with Prizzy and everyone else. We are gonna play it and while we could talk about it, but after this our plans are gonna change, and you're probably all thinking, what's gonna happen now with retro? Well, basically, in Kevman's words, we're gonna move forward with our heads up, and they said they want retro out as soon as possible, and they want the community to be playing it as soon as possible, and they want to experience and enjoy it as soon as possible. So yeah, just stick to the website on development updates, and I don't know, everybody's frustrated. Everybody's frustrated, and I can sympathize with them. But I don't know. I feel like I don't. Now, this is my honest opinion. They shouldn't probably give us a release date unless they're like 100% sure. But I guess in this case they were. But just something when you're trying to develop a game, unpredictable things can happen. Unpredictable things like this, for example. Like even for Legacy, they like if you guys remember, if you were here like when the Legacy demo existed, they said they were gonna have it released by the end of September of 2015. But unpredictable things can happen, especially with fan games like this. Like Toontown Rewritten had some bumps in the road. What else? Pirates on Legend of Pirates Online, they had some bumps in the road, about release dates, and even game legitimate games like Kingdom Hearts 3 or Final Fantasy 15. Those games had a lot of like release dates that were delayed and pushed back, and it came out late, way later than before. Even with like Batman Arkham Knight that I'm playing right now, it got delayed for about 7 months before. So it was originally supposed to come out in October on like the Halloween during Halloween, and they delayed it for reasons unknown to me anyway, and they said they are gonna release it in like July. So they released in July, and that was that. So especially game like this, fan games especially, unpredictable things can happen. So please do not, and I repeat, do not bash on the devs or complain on the forums because it's not going to help release the game any sooner. Like your complaining is not going to do a single thing. I'm telling you right now, it is not going to do a single thing for you at all. So please, I am like begging you to not go on the forums, make a dozen threads about retros, like what happened and why they can't be more upfront, or what happened, and this when like they're saying, "Hey, I give up. I do not trust these devs anymore." And delayed and all this. Please do not do that because it's not going to help their situation. It's going to make their situation harder, make our situation harder, and it's not going to help. So please, I'm telling you, do not do it. Just don't do it, okay? Because the second when Kevman released that post, there were a dozen threads about like retro will survive someday in the future. Retro's gonna come, or broken promises. You can't trust the devs anymore. And people say they're going to leave the community. And okay, fine. If you want to leave, you can leave. But a lot of us, we're gonna wait for retro to come out because we believe, I especially, and a bunch of us, we believe in these guys because these guys have made more progress than any other fan game out there in existence, and that much in a year, okay? And people are saying it's gonna take like another year. It's gonna be out in like 2018 or 2017, like in like the end of 2017. Like no, 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 no. That's not gonna happen because these guys want it out sooner. They're gonna it's and I'm not saying that's gonna come out in like February or March. Just please give them their time. Give them time. It's going to be released, okay? It's not like they're not releasing it. They're going to release it. So please stop making threads about like, hey, I think retro's gonna come out on Christmas. It's a Christmas miracle, or it's gonna come out on New Year's, and they're pranking us. No, they're not pranking us. Otherwise, they wouldn't do this. Okay, this isn't April Fools. This is like we're in December right now. Okay, they're not pranking us. They're not trying to like. They're not trying to mess with us. They're not trying to make. They're not trying to like make us feel bad on Christmas. They're not making us. They're not doing this. They had a legitimate problem. If they didn't have this problem, like if the problem wasn't that if the problem wasn't that big, okay, they wouldn't be doing this, okay? If the problem was like small, they would fix it. But this is a huge problem that required a status update, okay? So stop making threads about like, hey, I don't believe in these guys anymore. I don't believe them. They suck. They that all that, okay? Just stop. Just stop it, okay? And no release date threads. And please, okay, like seriously, there's one thread that I found about Kermit, my good friend Macbeth, who his real name shall not be spoken of. But anyway, basically, guys, it's the holidays. You should be with your family and not playing retro, okay? The holidays are for times of friendship and family and presents and fun, not playing retro for like not playing retro 24/7, okay? Like seriously. And you shouldn't be mad that they pushed back the release date. That just means they're gonna make it even more better. Like people were annoyed, people were mad that Legacy got delayed, and like now that we have a like picture of the days and see the progress they made, would you rather? Now tell me this question. Answer this question for me. Would you rather play the Fusionfall Legacy demo when it was not that fit? Not it was unfinished. It was incomplete. It had a lot of stuff that there was a lot of stuff that could be improved. A lot of new characters that could put in. Or would you rather play the new Legacy, the Fusionfall Legacy like project that they have now with a slew of new characters, over like 15 new characters? Would you rather play that demo or that demo from like September of 2015? Answer that question for me, okay? And don't I don't know what else to say. It's retro being delayed it's not a bad thing. It's really not, okay? So please don't get so mad about it and don't bash the devs, okay? So and again, my thoughts are just I'm okay with it. I mean, I'm kind of a little antsy about it, but like, come on, it's a game. Like, seriously, gotta calm down and like spend Christmas with your families, because that one matters. Because Christmas and New Year's only come once a year, so don't waste that time spending it with retro. Spend that time with your families and friends. All right. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Hope you'll enjoy this. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out, and game on.
Now let's go. We will fulfill this dream with all we have. So let's go. And we'll prove that we can get you more. Let's go. Keep fighting with your heart. And you're certain that your future will be bright. When you see yourself transcend to unknown heights.